Nervous system. The nervous system is key in healing and surviving. Helps you with responding versus reacting, healing and not healing. Regulate alone, you're going to have some learned traits because why? You grew up in an emotional isolation. Your caregivers were physically present, but they were emotionally attuned out of you. Minimalized or dismissed and ignored your emotions or even whereabouts or state of being. So what did your emotions learn? That never your emotions will make sense. Your feelings are safe to show to others, will never be met. Your nervous system will internalize. It's safer to overfunction than to rely. I'll only be accepted when I'm calm and capable. And not a burden. Never a burden. And it's taking a toll on life and your relationships. Outside, you appear strong, independent, but internally, you are in constant state of hypervigilance. You scan for rejection, overanalyze every rational, relational, micro shift, struggles to fully rest in connection. Your baseline is dysregulated, swinging between anxiety, overthinking, and emotional numbness. Due to being left alone to regulate for so long, you are now often don't recognize when you have to ask for help. You're going to feel shame for needing it, but every time you feel alone again, especially in romantic relationships, it's going to reactivate the old wounds called triggers. No one comes. I have to hold this alone. Then we go into the victim mentality. In relationships, it looks like the overfunctioner is texting first, apologizing first, suggesting the hard conversations, planning the date, and the one keeping the bond alive. The emotional translator, that one doesn't just listen to their partner's words. They describe and decode tones, silence, micro expressions. Bad mood, they'll adjust. To fix it, body enters an alert mode before they even realize it. The peacemaker, that one avoids conflict because it never ended well growing up. So now, even when something hurts, hesitates. Nope, might shut down, over-explain, or swallow the pain just to keep the connection from breaking. And then we have the self-doubter. That one has a hard time trusting their instincts. Never mirrored emotionally. So you learn to override your feelings. You might say, I'm fine when it's not. And you might rationalize red flags. Or blame yourself. Second guess what you know to be true. What it feels like to be this living in constant low-level state of emotional exhaustion. Your nervous system feels like it's running a marathon in a relationship that was supposed to feel like rest. You want closeness, but fear the moment that you let your guard down, it'll disappear. It doesn't know what it's like to feel truly emotionally met or to co-regulate instead of self-contort. Beneath it all, you're tired of performing safety, tired of shrinking to stay connected, tired of feeling like always the one holding things together. Well, what really wants emotional rest? A relationship where you don't have to earn love through emotional labor. You have to love yourself first, or simply be alone because being single means less overthinking and more safety. In disguise, and it shows up most clearly in relationships where partners' detachment mirrors the same cold emotional distance that they faced in childhood, aka your parents. It feels familiar even if always it makes you feel unsafe. That familiar hell of a person, is this person you? It starts with the nervous system. You have the power. I love you.